A taste of betrayal, a tale of desire and vengeance. Emily and Jason seemed like the perfect couple, living a life straight out of a fairy tale. But one mysterious message shattered that illusion, leading Emily down a path of shocking discovery. What she found wasn't just betrayal, it was the ultimate act of treachery, involving her closest confidant. Instead of breaking down, Emily devised a masterful plan to expose the truth in front of everyone, turning a lavish dinner party into a scene of jaw-dropping revelations. This story is one of heartbreak, resilience, and ultimate redemption, proving that even from the deepest betrayal, a stronger future can emerge. Watch to uncover the twists and turns of Emily's journey and witness a revenge so perfectly executed, it left everyone speechless. Don't miss this unforgettable tale of love, lies, and power. Welcome back to Silent Confessions, Story of Infidelity. Today, I have a tale that will leave you breathless, questioning everything you thought you knew about love and trust. This isn't just any story. It's the kind of roller coaster that grabs your heart and refuses to let go until the very last twist. So sit back, dim the lights, and get ready for an unforgettable journey into passion, betrayal, and revenge. Emily and Jason were the embodiment of a dream couple, their love wrapped in the kind of allure that turned heads. For 7 years, they danced through life in their towering Seattle loft, a blend of modern fantasy and sensual intimacy. Everything about their home spoke of Emily's artistic touch: soft velvet drapes, raw textures, and the warm glow of curated lighting that often cast tantalizing shadows across the sleek furniture. Despite his frequent absences, their connection seemed unshakable. At least it did to the outside world. Their passionate evenings, marked by the teasing caress of tension unfurled after long workdays, were Emily's anchors. Yet beneath the surface lay an undercurrent Emily had yet to sense, a lurking storm ready to consume her world. It was a sultry summer evening when Emily, wrapped in the tender embrace of her cozy studio, let her fingers trace lazy patterns on smooth sketch paper. The richness of her Cabernet filled her senses, igniting a spark of indulgent solitude. But one buzz, the sharp and unfamiliar chirp of her phone, pierced through her comfort. "You deserve better than what he's doing to you. Check his location." The message from an anonymous source landed with stunning audacity, its words lingering like a hand sliding too sensually along a forbidden edge. Her thumb hovered over the delete button, hesitating, her pulse quickening despite herself. Curiosity coiled tightly around her sense of trust, pulling her into its embrace. The GPS tracker, an ironic trinket of convenience, flickered to life. Jason's car, she discovered, wasn't near the Portland hotel he'd spoken of. Instead, it was parked at a suburban hideaway that whispered complication with every curve of its map representation. Emily didn't sleep that night. Doubt had shackled her dreams, binding them to the slow burn of suspicion. The next morning, Emily drove with steady hands but a trembling heart down the suburban streets, each mile away from her reality, inching her closer to an unthinkable truth. The picturesque villa stood timeless, yet it exuded a charged sensuality. Its ivy-kissed bricks spoke of secrets, a place drenched in intimacy, meant to be concealed. In the driveway sat Jason's car, a beacon of betrayal parked proudly. Emily's heels clicked against the pavement as she moved toward the window, a voyeur to a scene she had never asked to witness. The laughter hit her first, its tone low and magnetic, a symphony of forbidden seduction. Peering inside, she saw them. Her Jason, lay entangled with Chloe, her best friend. Their bodies spoke the silent language of familiarity and passion, their movements slow and deeply entwined. Emily's stomach coiled at the eroticism and cruelty of it all. This was no fleeting fling. This was a betrayal with roots deep and tangled. But she didn't reveal herself, not then. Instead, she let their image, their rapturous deceit, scorch itself into her memory like the first lapse into forbidden desire. Emily became a siren of determination over the next few days, cutting through the fog of anguish with chilling clarity. Jason's devices lay bare a treasure trove of sin, texts thick with lust, photos brimming with raw intimacy, and whispers of secret rendezvous marked by timestamps on Chloe's social media. Every uncovered detail ignited a wildfire in Emily's soul. The betrayal was no longer just an affair, it was a living, breathing desecration of everything they had built. But instead of drowning in her sorrow, Emily let the fire fuel her resolve. One thing was clear: revenge would unfold in a crescendo they would never escape. The air was charged with energy as guests arrived for the dinner party Emily had meticulously planned. Her loft sparkled under the warm glow of candlelight and chandelier prisms. Bottles of wine uncorked, laughter filled every crevice. Yet at the heart of it all stood Emily, serene, radiant, and harboring a storm. Jason arrived hand in hand with Chloe, drenched in their usual charisma that fooled the world. Emily welcomed them with open arms, her touch lingering just long enough to feel the ripple of tension. They had no idea they had stepped onto a stage bound for their ruin. What would you do in Emily's shoes? Share your thoughts in the comments below before continuing with the video. At the height of the evening, glasses brimming, Emily rose. To love and friendship, she toasted, her voice honeyed yet sharp, and to the journey we share. The lights dimmed as a projector hummed to life. What unfolded next gripped the room in electric disbelief. With every flicker of the screen, Jason and Chloe's passion, raw and unashamed, came to life. Heated texts detailing their desires danced between frames of explicit selfies and intimate escapades. The room gasped, both titillated and horrified, as Emily narrated each image with piercing precision. Behind every curtain falls a shadow, she mused, her words dripping with venom and seduction. And tonight, we illuminate them all. Chloe stood frozen, her flushed cheeks betraying more than shame. Jason stuttered, yet not even his infamous charm could deflect the onslaught of truth. Emily's calm cut through the sensual turmoil, her power radiating as she delivered the knife's final twist. Thank you for joining us tonight, but now I think it's time I started loving someone who actually deserves me. In the weeks that followed, the fallout was seismic. Jason and Chloe became pariahs within their glittering circle, the whispers of their treachery curling through every social gathering like smoke. But Emily was unstoppable. She left Seattle, trading the painful echoes of memories for the brimming vibrancy of San Francisco. Sunlight kissed her skin as she rebuilt her world, no longer a victim of betrayal, but a phoenix rising from its flame. The eroticism Jason and Chloe had once stolen became a power Emily reclaimed. She reveled in her sensual liberation, each moment of pleasure a reclamation, each touch and experience reshaping her wounded heart. And in time, beyond the thrill of lust and freedom, she found love once again, a love that held her as both a masterpiece and its artist. Emily's story wasn't one of ruin, but of transformation. For even the deepest scars can become the most beautiful patterns when painted with resilience, desire, and self-discovery. And now I'm curious, have you ever experienced or heard of a betrayal so shocking it left you speechless? Share your stories in the comments below. If this tale gripped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more jaw-dropping confessions. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, stay strong, stay savvy, and remember, secrets always have a way of coming to light.